If you're interested in learning Japanese, I'm sure you're familiar with the fact that there are 3 alphabets, one of which having over 2,000 characters. In which case, I'm sure you've also asked your question, how on earth is it possible to learn these characters and not even forget them? So here are my tips from somebody who's been learning Japanese for 4 years. But honestly, hiragana and katakana, they're fairly simple. They work similar to the English alphabet, so you've got a character, it makes a sound, and it always makes a sound. This one, you basically just bang it out and you just do it, just a pure repetition, you know. There's some really good websites like Tofugu, but this one's pretty simple, you know. You just keep going until you memorize it. Kanji, however, is a much different story. It's the Chinese characters. There's over 2,000 of them, different readings for the same character and stuff like that. So here's how I'd go about it. So first off, you have to have learned hiragana and katakana first, because without these, you're not going to know how to pronounce the kanji or even read them. And then there's 3 kind of main ways that I would go about learning kanji. The first one is going to be through immersion, but having subtitles on videos or reading, okay? Mainly through watching videos and having subtitles on. If you use a resource like Language Reactor, it's going to give you interactive subtitles, which will allow you to just click on the kanji, the word of the kanji, because learning them in words is always better. And then you're going to have the hiragana on top, which is going to allow you to read the kanji. And then after that, once you see it a couple times, you'll just be able to read it like that, you know, because of the repetition. This, I'd say, is probably the main way, and I think it's the main way that I learned kanji. So this is going to be a really important step. Number 2 is going to be through Anki, but very importantly, you should be learning through words. So there's a deck that I use called the Core 2000, and it teaches you the 2,000 most common Japanese words, but they're all in kanji. However, when you do these flashcards, it has the hiragana on top. So it's going to tell you how to read the kanji in hiragana, and then this way you're learning the reading of the kanji and what it means and the actual word in it. So it's all in context, and it just makes things so much easier to remember. Now, finally, something that a lot of people don't know about is there are really good resources to learn kanji specifically, and one that I really recommend is WaniKani. So definitely check it out. I'm pretty sure it's free. I've had a lot of people in my community say that it's a really useful resource. So definitely check it out.